Have you ever watched something that was so generic and by the numbers that you completely forgot what you just watched not 5 minutes after it ended? Well, that was certainly the case with me, and... Oh, Baoh. Name any violent anime trope you can, and Baoh has found a way to shoehorn it in. Name any recurring style, archetype, plot point, whatever, and Baoh not only has it, but has it carefully organized, labeled, and put on display. If Baoh were any more cookie cutter, it would just be called anime. Well, I might be playing up the fact that this show is unapologetically generic, but I was kind of fibbing when I said it was forgetful. It is memorable in the fact that it is really silly. The show situates itself in this weird area where it's generic, yet awesomely, hilariously horrible. It achieves what so few anime has. It is so bad that it's good. If MST3K ever did anime, then Baoh would top their list. So prepare for a lot of fun and a ton of useless exposition, because this is Baoh. We begin our things that happen with a group of guards looking for a little girl who has psychic powers and a pet alien monkey thing on a train. And I can't believe I just said that sentence. Oh, believe me, as interesting as all that sounds, it's not.
You seem to be having trouble.
Huh? But Dr. Kasumi Nome, Baoh's condition is entirely as it should be.
I'm speaking of the girl who is said to have escaped. There's been no word of her capture.
Sir, that girl has strange powers. Sophine is probably having a great deal of trouble controlling her.
It's because of those unique powers that the organization needs her. Perhaps Sophine should not be a member of Duress if a 9-year-old girl can elude her.
Is that Einstein from Akira?
We haven't perfected your ultimate power. You've got to return to the laboratory.
God damn it, I can't go 2 reviews without making an Akira reference, can I? Even from that one little clip I showed you, you've probably noticed something off with the dialogue here.
Who enters without permission? The girl! That door was secured. It could not be unlocked. But she opened it without any trouble at all. Now I see why the organization wants to harness her abilities for use in intelligence activities.
Almost every word spoken here in this show is either exposition or stating the complete fucking obvious. Lord knows I can't resist a good counting gag, so for this episode only, I'm introducing the no shit counter. Every time a character says something that makes you want to scream, "No shit!" the counter goes up, and I die a little inside.
Water's leaking from the capsule.
This is gonna take a while. Apparently, the little girl loosened a valve that released the water pressure, keeping Gandhi's test subject on ice. One would think that if it were so important that no one touched that valve, they wouldn't let it out in the open like this. Seriously, not even caution tape? But it's too late, as the mighty Baoh rests from his confines and rises from his... Oh, God. Oh, God. Really? Whose bright idea was it to slap a pair of Ray-Bans on him? What, it gets bright in that completely lightless vault? But that's not even the worst part. Yes, bathe your eyes in the sight of the almighty Baoh, dressed for some reason in a leather daddy harness. He looks like he should be posing on the cover of a Manowar album.
You little brat! You've uncoupled the cars!
Stop him! Don't let Baoh get away!
Wait, so the anime is comfortable showing a guy's hand getting ripped off, but winces when that same guy gets crushed by a train. I guess wanton, brutal violence is alright if the guy lives.
This is awful. We've awakened Baoh's terrible power. A massive power which, unless controlled, poses a threat to the entire world.
I swear, Gandhi talks like he's reading from the anime's Wikipedia entry.
Doctor, he's going to jump.
We've no choice. We can't let Baoh be seen by the outside world. In his present state, we should be able to kill him. Shoot him!
Wait, if Baoh's on the roof of the car, and they're one level below, how the fuck are their bullets reaching him? What, are they the assassins from Wanted, or did they turn off clipping? Like a dumbass, Baoh clings to the power cords above the train and fries himself like a slice of bacon. But he's alright, folks, because within the span of the next cut, he's fully healed, found some actual clothes, and is now on the run with the psychic girl.
You said your name was Sumire, didn't you?
Not very original, wouldn't you say? One of the orphanage ladies just stuck it on me because I didn't have a name.
Huh?
Oh, didn't I tell you? I was raised in an orphanage all my life. The orphanage garden was full of violets, and of course, Sumire means violet.
Alright, I'm not sure if I should count this as a no shit moment because the everyday anime viewer might not know what the Japanese word for violet is. But if both characters are Japanese, why the fuck wouldn't he know that? And of all the things the show goes on and on about, that Pokemon that hangs around the psychic girl goes unexplained. She just has it. Whatever it is. Assholes!
Whoa, what's wrong?
It's happening. Again.
The directive is to liquidate the boy and dispose of the corpse within 24 hours. Target Baoh.
Alright. If that's not a GIF-worthy meme, I don't know what is. I mean, look at it! The guy comes out of the page looking like a big-mouthed Billy Bass dunked in Kool-Aid. It doesn't help that the guy has to stretch out Baoh's name sounding like a complete idiot. The girl takes this hilarious vision as a sign that danger's coming, but it's too late as an assassin comes up behind Baoh and guts him. Then lets him lurch away across the street. Then watches him take his time trying to steal a motorbike from some random guy, and stands like a complete dolt with his dick in his hand. I actually went through the footage a second time to count how long it took between Baoh getting stabbed and when he got away. You know how long it took? 52 seconds. That's right, it took the assassin 52 seconds to realize he's letting his target get away.
Damn it.
Dickhead! You didn't even lose your knife! Hell, playing your luck and flinging your knife at him would have been better than just standing there like a complete idiot and watching them leave!
Colonel Dordo, can that one man handle the execution of Ikoro by himself?
No problem. Number 22 is our top operative in the field of seek and destroy missions. He has never missed a target.
Except for, you know, the time he missed his target. I know, it's kind of hard to remember things that happened 10 minutes ago. We learn a little bit about what exactly Baoh is during a live demonstration provided by Gandhi for some guys in masks. It's like if Hostel crossed over with Eyes Wide Shut.
Is that dog also Baoh?
No, that dog is Bow Wow.
I created Baoh by accelerating evolution under controlled conditions. It is still in the experimental stage, but if we are able to develop this life form as we desire, we could be in a preeminent position in the world, medically as well as militarily.
Doctor, that is exactly why we are providing Dores with research capital.
So how does Gandhi demonstrate the awesome power of Baoh? By pitting the dog against a fucking Bengal tiger! What kills me about this scene isn't the fact that we see a tiger munch a bite out of a dog, it's that this research facility has the fucking balls to get a ferocious tiger, ostensibly for the sole purpose of killing it, and they show this colossal waste of money right in front of their investors. I don't know what the price tag is on a Bengal tiger, but I gotta figure they don't come cheap. The only way this could have been worse is if they tried to sick pandas on the Baoh dogs. The assassin finally does his job and lays out Baoh by ambushing him in a gas station. But when has anything ever been this easy? Baoh finally resurrects himself and goes after the assassin and melts his fucking face off, and then makes him crash into the gas station. Boom! But as the show makes it very clear, Baoh is not without his weakness.
That, gentlemen, is Baoh, the parasitic worm that was living off that dog's brain.
That awesome power was created by a worm? That is Baoh?
The only way to eliminate Baoh is to burn it.
A parasitic organism that morphs the physiology of its host and can only be destroyed by fire. I wonder where I've heard that before. It's the thing.
I see now. If we were able to use the power of Baoh as we wished, there is little doubt that we would be in a position of advantage over any political power in existence.
With news reaching Gandhi about Baoh killing the assassin, he decides to whip out the big guns and sends out an entire platoon to take him down.
It appears that Baoh's first transformation of armament has manifested within Ikuro.
Colonel Dordo, the responsibility for failing to eliminate it is tremendous.
Walken, can you see where Ikuro Hashizawa and the girl are presently hiding?
You didn't just say Walken, did you?
I am Walken, a warrior who thrives on carnage and destruction.
Oh my god, calm down. Okay. This is like the easiest free material I've ever gotten on this show. This may be low-hanging fruit, but when else will I get a chance to make a Christopher Walken reference on this show?
The Antichrist. You got me in a vendetta kind of mood. You tell the angels in heaven you never seen evil so singularly personified as you did in the face of the man who killed you.
Okay, cross my heart. That'll be the only Christopher Walken reference throughout this entire show. We take a brief moment to flash back to when Baoh was just a normal teenager, happily living with his parents. Hell, this family is so fucking happy, they're even wearing ascots. Honestly, who would wear an ascot that wasn't gay, British, or Fred from Scooby-Doo? And who couldn't see this coming a mile away, as his family gets into a car accident and somehow Gandhi got a hold of him and decided to inject him with the Baoh parasite. But before the audience is given enough time to realize how unbelievably forced and nonsensical this plot point makes, Baoh is waken up and attacked. Let's see. Nameless goons against a guy who can transform into a super strong, super agile god beast that can melt faces off like a Van Halen guitar solo. Yeah, they don't stand much of a chance. Too bad that Baoh was busy melting faces off, or else he would have been able to stop the psychic girl from being kidnapped by a cyborg. The longer this review goes on, the more I don't believe the words coming out of my mouth.
Ikuro Hashizawa, I have been ordered to deliver you to Dores. Or would you like to see this little girl's head shattered like a watermelon?
Well, that was sure lame. The cyborg jets away with the girl in hand, taunting Baoh to make like Toucan Sam and follow his nose and find where he's taking the girl.
This is Sector K2E7. We've had no visuals of the subject on this side. Roger that. We're in Sector CR3. No sign of the boy here either. We're going to circle around towards C2. Over.
And if you look to your left, you can see the Grand Canyon. Over.
It's been 60 hours since we lost Ikuro Hashizawa. Doresa's agents still haven't managed to locate him. But he'll come. Mark my words, he'll come. The reason being that she will call him.
Okay, they're not even trying to hide the fact that the professor keeps talking in exposition. Who the fuck is he talking to, if not the audience?
Dr. Kasumi Nome, The diagnosis I've received is that the girl's life is in danger. She hasn't had a drop of water for almost 2 days. Shall we continue with the cacophonic torture?
Of course.
It's gonna take a lot to drag me away from you. There's nothing that 100 men or more could ever do. Just like the rain down in Africa.
Gandhi, you diabolical fiend! Have you no mercy? And just like the anime said about a dozen times by now, Baoh shows up at the laboratory where they're keeping the psychic girl. But Gandhi is not unprepared. He has that same cyborg shoot him with an explosive round. That Baoh just deflects with electricity and fires it right back at him, killing him instantly. But Gandhi counters with 2 goons, one looking like a goblin for some reason, that I guess were just hiding there behind those rocks for who knows how long, and they go down just as quickly as the cyborg. You see, Gandhi, if you hadn't splurged on those fucking tigers, maybe you could have afforded some decent security.
Doctor, he's coming down on the elevator. Basement level 3, level 4, level 5.
So Baoh is tracking the girl Santa as predicted.
It looks like there's no stopping Baoh. Even the mighty warrior Walken goes down when he takes a blade to the brain. Gandhi realizes that the only way to make sure that Baoh is destroyed is to self-destruct the laboratory. I mean, obviously, right? So Baoh saves the psychic girl, but then Walken comes back and goes berserk, collapsing the entire laboratory into a subterranean cavern. Baoh mimes for the girl to get out while she still can, while luring the out-of-control Walken away from her.
Baoh has a laser cannon! Baoh has a laser cannon!
Baoh has a laser cannon. I've been racking my brain trying to figure out why that line is so stupid. But I'm failing. I just can't put into words why this line just strikes this chord with me. It's like some self-evident axiom that swallows itself in its own stupidity. And I swear I've heard something like this before.
I got a shotgun. Chris Redfield.
I'm a moron!
That's a lot of fish.
Baoh has a laser cannon!
Oh, that's right. Everywhere. And with said laser cannon, Baoh kills Walken and causes some stalactites to fall and kill Gandhi and his worthless assistant. The cave collapses, the lab explodes, and the psychic girl waits patiently for Baoh's return by the sea. The end. You know, I give Baoh a hard time. So on next episode, we're going to be delving into a series that helped bring anime to America. Well, sort of. Till next time.